Yes, people. Yes, people. New settings. I know. It looks good in it, the studio. You know, Champions League and Premier League beside me. That's what Liverpool Football Club is all about, baby. Oh, forget about that anyway. Just to let you guys know, we're doing the transfer show, as you can see on the side and I don't know, left, right hand side, wherever you can see it from. We're going to be discussing defensive midfielders Liverpool are linked with and players that might not come to Liverpool in the near future as well. So let's talk about these people. Let's do this. Hello everybody, like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily contents. Yes, people, welcome to LRFC. Please follow us on our social medias, which you can see right on the screen right there. It's got TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, which is called X now. Eventually, we will change that picture, but for now, let's just keep with it. Today's obviously news is the transfer news. We're going to be talking about a player that plays for Boca Juniors and Andre Trindade boy. He's only 21, and a lot of teams are chasing him. And we're going to be talking about a player that Liverpool are linked with, but we might not get him because other teams are looking at him as well. So let's talk about the first player, which is Ezequiel Fernández from Boca Juniors. He's 21 years old. He could play as a DM as well as a central midfielder, which I'll put on there. He's an actual CM. He's everything what Liverpool are looking for in regards to, you know, keeping possession, tenacious. You know, he could do a lot of stuff that Klopp asks from his players, and the most important thing here is we're building for the future. He's only 21 years old, so the world is his oyster, as I said in the beginning of this actual stream. So I like him from what I've seen the clips of him so far, but I want to see him in the Premier League. I want to see him in a Liverpool jersey for me to judge him. I don't really look at YouTube and then say, oh, this player is great, so let's just get him straight away. I have to be proven right, and then to make my own decisions when I see him play in the Premier League. Because in the past we did buy players from South America, it just didn't work out. Normally with South American players, they go around Europe and then they make their way to the Premier League, because, you know, Champions League football, Europa League football, you know, makes you play those teams that you're going to probably eventually join. I mean, especially the leagues, isn't it? The leagues, you know how they play and all that stuff. So, but yeah, Brighton have put into a spin now with the players from South America. Brighton actually signed them now straight from South America, and then they sold them for, you know, extortionate amount of money, as we already seen this season and, you know, in the past as well. Obviously, we bought McAllister from them, and look how good McAllister is in that DM role at the moment. But we want to move McAllister forward to a creative player, which he is. You know what I mean? You don't wear number 10 and play a DM role. It doesn't make any sense. You need to be playing as a number 8 or as a number 10 in order for you to, you know, flourish and, you know, do what you normally do. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if we're gonna tire McAllister out in that role that he's never played before, it's unfair on him. But if we could get the right player that's going to be supporting them in that midfield, it'd be great. But I don't see, you know, Ezequiel Fernández to be an instant starter if we get him in January or in the summer. I think he's going to be a player that's going to be developing in the future, and then we will like turn him into a world-class player, as we did in the past with other players that we signed. But listen, I'm all for it. If Klopp wants him and he's convinced by him, let's get him. And it's going to be cheap. It's not going to be a lot of money. It's not going to be like 100 million. It's going to be less than that. You know what I mean? It's going to be like something along the 20 million mark, probably 30 million mark. It depends on Boca Juniors, how they want to go about it, and then we could decide from there. That's enough for me, obviously, with Ezequiel Fernández. The future looks bright. He's only 21. But let me go on to the next one, which is this guy. From what I've heard, Arsenal are linked with him as well. Arsenal are looking for a midfielder that can be, you know, supportive of Rice. Partey is injured 24/7, and the other players they have, they're not good enough. Let's just be honest there. And if they want to become the champions of England and, you know, probably champions of Europe, they need to get a midfield that's capable of handling, you know, big games as well as the little games as well. And from a lot of sources, a lot of people talking about Andre Trindade. He can be a midfielder that's going to flourish in the Premier League as well as in the Champions League as well. Yeah, I've heard Edu, the Arsenal recruitment director, has gone to Brazil to talk to Fernández about the possibilities of Andre signing for them as well. So they have that advantage, you know, having a Brazilian, a former Brazilian international talking to them. But have Liverpool agreed the deal already in principle? Maybe, we don't know, because you know Liverpool have been in direct contact with Fernández, and they do want the player. So this is what I want to know. Like, have they struck a deal before, you know, the likes of Arsenal and someone else comes in and tries to take him? Maybe, because you know, with Liverpool, the most important thing is with our transfers that when we don't expect something to happen, it just hits you in the face, and that's what we're going back to. We didn't know Szoboszlai is going to be at Liverpool. Szoboszlai is the type of player Man City and, you know, teams that have a lot of money signed, but he come to Liverpool. You know what I mean? You look at McAllister, like he said in one of his interviews, I've been offered a lot of money around the world, but I've always wanted to join Liverpool because they respect me, and the way they conducted themselves trying to get me, it was impressive. So if you look into things like that, that's how we are at Liverpool Football Club. And it depends on the player if he wants to be part of that, or if he wants to be part of like earning money as much as possible and forgetting, you know, you're all about winning trophies. And that's what I like about our club. We're still traditionally still the same attitude. It's all about the trophies and the players that want to play for Liverpool. It's not always about the players that only come for money, and that is it. There's nothing else, nothing less, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's enough about Andre. I don't know how true that is, you know, with Edu trying to convince him to join Arsenal, but Liverpool still, I think, have that chance of signing him, and I hope they do. And we're getting through the door eventually, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, people, please like, share and subscribe and all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the new layout. I'm going to improve it as much as I can, and we could do this on a regular basis. Yeah, so please like, share and subscribe and follow us on our social medias, and I'll see you soon. Take care about it.